I'm being facetious. For everybody on the internet, do not lick your dipstick, okay? That's funny. What's up, people? I am not in the shop today. I had to go on a road trip in the winter on the highway in terrible weather in the Viper, which was not my plan. And kind of funny and serendipitous, or kind of like karma, that I did a video yesterday on why it's a terrible idea to drive a supercar in the winter. And for all the people who are like, a Viper's not a supercar. Well, okay, why don't you look up every magazine from the 90s when it came out and see what they called it. So shoot me. Anyway, let's move on. So this morning, I had to go to Indianapolis, which was the better part of a 4-hour drive away. And I thought I'd drive the 944, and it wouldn't start. And then I thought, oh, I don't want to bother my wife. So we get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and so I had to leave early. And she was gonna go, so I thought I'd just Uber. But I'm in no man's land, and there were no Ubers available. So I was like, oh boy, I'll call AAA to get a jump for the 944, because I don't have jumper cables, because why would my cars break? And they just didn't come around at all, never got a text, and I'm like, this is bad. I can't miss this meeting. I gotta get to Indianapolis. So my German car was down. The British car was down. So I unleashed American bald eagles in a Cletus McFarland type fashion, which is a terrible, horrible idea, and made me nervous because it was sleeting and it was just above freezing today, which are horrible ideas for this car. However, it went reasonably well, and there was enough grip that I've done worse things, like drive a 57 Corvette to the summit of Pikes Peak in December. That was worse. But I got there, and everything was fine, and the drive was reasonable. And it still is a fantastic car. It's dead reliable. It doesn't drain the battery, and I got there. Oh, and it is another thing of like certain tires made for the summer. If you take them too cold of tires, they can like micro crack, which is probably likely true. And these tires are probably likely not as good as they should be for the summer. But a couple of interesting topics to bring up. One, carbon ceramic brakes and how stupid they are on the street. I know some of you have mentioned that. Casey, why didn't you mention how carbon ceramic brakes are terrible on street cars if they're cold? Well, that totally can be true. They want to have a little temperature, and while those things are basically made for rich guys with sports cars who are going to drive around slowly anyway and never see temperature in their tires or brakes, let's face it. So they try to make them a compound so that they'll bite on the street well. But I have heard a lot of talk about how that they simply don't when they're cold. By the way, I had to put fuel in this thing. So carbon ceramic brakes and stupid rich guys on street cars makes no sense. And I'll tell you this. So as an example, in the mid-1990s, when IndyCar was still faster and cooler than it is now, and they were running the ragged edge, they had carbon brakes for Indy cars. However, they ran them on the super speedway because they were lighter and they had to come down from bigger speeds like that. On the road course, when they're still running like blazingly crazy fast Indy cars, they ran steel brakes on Indy cars on a road course. You don't need stupid carbon ceramic brakes on your supercar for the street. So if you just want to blow money for the sake of, oh, I got carbon ceramic brakes, I can talk about how cool my car is and how much money I spent on it, which is to make me feel better because I don't actually know how to drive or do anything for the world or community. That's basically what that is. People are like, Casey, that's not true. My car stops really well. Well, first of all, your car only stops, your supercar with your carbon ceramic brakes, thank you, only stops as well as your tires are gonna let it, okay? And if you had steel ones, not only could you actually replace them and not blow money for the sake of fashion, you'd stop just as well as your tires would let you. I just felt like ranting on that. I had some comments on it from some smart people, and I thought that'd be kind of fun. But this is still not the ideal car for the winter at all. And some other people would be like, Casey, tire compound, and you should talk more intelligently rather than in the layman's way you do. Don't talk to us like dweebs. Well, why not? What do you want me to do? What do you want from me, internet? This is how I'm talking. But yeah, there are tires theoretically that you could get. There'd be better compounds for this time of year. It does have a composite body, so the body's not going to rot. But this time of year is not nice to cars. And obviously there's metal components throughout that are various aluminums and steels and it'll corrode, which is no fun. But it's a good car. I'll wash it. I'll drive it. And at the end of the day, even if this has a load of miles and scratches, when I'm old, what am I going to feel bad about? That my car has some corrosion and some scratches and scuffs? Or that I was one of those schmucks that polished it and left it in the garage for some other idiot to drive one day. No, I'll be the guy that actually got to drive my car and enjoy it. And that's more fun. So it is currently 9 o'clock. I was up at 6. Out in the 7 o'clock hour, on the road, all day, Indy. Cool stuff, very excited, hope it works out, and you guys would like it, and Gina's Garage will like it, and I hope we get to make it happen. So here I am, and I'm happy to finally go home, but I'm gonna check the engine. You guys should come too, because it smells suspicious, like something is hot. Of course it's hot, Casey, you idiot. It's an engine, they do that. Let's open it up, I'll show you how to do it here. Hold on, I gotta adjust it. People are looking at me funny. They're like, what is this guy doing? Well, being a freak, that's what I do. And for the people like, you just open it like that, like an old muscle car? Yeah. You mean I can just do that with Vipers? Well, you could. The alarm will go off and you look like an idiot. And then it'll be back. All right, so come here. Let's check it out. It just smelled kind of funky, like something was a little hot. I don't know if something might be leaking a little bit or whatnot. There it is, getting a little dirty. What do we got? Anything bad happening? Sniff, sniff, sniff. No, I think we're doing reasonable. Let's go look at the other side. Casey, how do you service your car? Well, you know, I smell it. You know, if I'm feeling saucy, I might, you know. You wanna lick the dipstick, taste the oil. That's how you tell if it's still good or not. I'm being facetious. For everybody on the internet, do not lick your dipstick, okay? That's funny. All right, enough of this crap. I gotta go home. And people, such as this gentleman over here, are looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm inclined to think he's correct. But at this point, I've dug in deep. So I'm just gonna go with the crazy. And you guys should enjoy your cars because what's the purpose of saving them for somebody tomorrow? You might as well enjoy them. And if you enjoy them and share it with people, maybe those people will care for the future. Hey, note for you stupid wealthy collectors that do nothing and hoard your cars, back away. It's a dig on you again, in case you didn't notice. That's all I got, you guys. I got some good videos coming this week. I hope you stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And I hope you like this little random cold getting fuel in the Viper. Look how dirty it is. I'm going to clean that. I should like try to find some cool coating that makes it easier to wash. Casey, why are you doing that? You're gonna wreck your paint. All right, you guys, next time, hope you share this and naturally like, comment, and of course subscribe. See you guys next time.